Lisa Craddy here with today's blog on organic food. We are switching gears a little bit today, switching it up, and we're not going to be talking about cotton. We are going to talk about the organic industry, and as probably all are, we're on a budget, aren't we? And so to buy everything in our lives in organic is not always possible. It'd be great, wouldn't it? But it's not always possible. So I want to talk to you today about different food choices and what's known as the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. And this is something that the Environmental Working Group has published after they did some research on which foods really hold the pesticides more and which ones have less residual pesticides on them. And so for you, when you're making choices in the grocery store about what might be more important for you to buy organic and what might not be as important, it's good to know about these products. So let's talk about the Clean 15 first. Now the Clean 15 is, I'll go from the bottom up, the 15th up to the first, and the first will be the cleanest thing out there. So basically the product that doesn't hold pesticides the most. So 15th is coming in at, with honeydew melon, is pretty good at not containing pesticides. That's number 15. Number 14 is sweet potatoes, and number 13 is grapefruit. Grapefruit's a good one. A lot of these, as you can tell, well, sweet potatoes not necessarily, but with the fruits, with the melons and the grapefruits, they have a thick rind on them or a thick skin, and that does tend to help keep the fruit inside safer. Then after that, we did watermelon. Oh, grapefruit was 13. Number 12 is going to be watermelon, same idea. After that at 11 is cantaloupe. And then we have eggplant coming in at number 10 on the Clean 15. After eggplant is cabbage. Number 8 is kiwi fruit, and asparagus number 7. Number 6, sweet peas. In number 5, mangoes. Mangoes are delicious and they're very clean. Number 4 is pineapple. Again, you've got that thick skin, which is great. And number 3, sweet corn. Number 2, avocados. And number 1, the cleanest, is onions. So those are the top 15 on the Clean 15. Now, we're going over to the Dirty Dozen, and these are the ones that you really might want to consider buying organic because they do tend to contain a lot more pesticides. Coming in at the bottom, number 12 would be grapes, and they specify imported grapes. So there must be a difference between grapes coming over abroad and domestic grapes. Number 11 is, sorry, I'm having a hard time reading my list. Potatoes. Potatoes comes in at 11. Number 10, kale and collard greens. They tend to hold a lot of pesticides. And then right behind them at 9 is cherries, and number 8 is spinach, so along the same line. 7 is bell peppers, 6 is nectarines, 5 is blueberries, so now we're getting into the berries, which do hold a lot. Number 4, apples. Number 3, in the top dirtiest, is strawberries. So strawberries might be a really good thing for you to buy organic. Number 2 is peaches. And number 1, and this one shocked me, the dirtiest out of the Dirty Dozen is celery. So that was a surprise to me. So that's it for you today. The Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. You can look these up online. They're all over the place, and you can download these great little reference cards to keep in your wallet that helps you when you're at the grocery store. I think they've even got an iPhone app now that shows you which products have the most pesticides in them. Hope you found that helpful, and we will see you next week for another topic. I think we're going to switch it up again next week, and we're going to start talking about some parenting issues and get off the organic topics for a little while, take a break from that, and start talking about our kids and what's going on with maybe some challenges that we all face, and start sharing some of our solutions that we have. So tune in next week for that. Until then, I thank you so much, and I will see you next week.